Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, nice, nice. What are we eating? What's for snack or food or lunch? Lunch, you said lunch. I mean, that is the point. It'll become significantly harder, but... Crisps. Oh, nice, nice. Just crisps? The whole lunch is crisps? Or is this a snack? It will be harder to respond, for sure, but that is the goal. It's also why we create third spaces and community spaces outside of streams. You know, you can still connect with me even if I'm unable to connect with you directly in stream at the at that very moment. 5:30, dang. All right, well, it looks like the streams are up besides TikTok. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too sad about TikTok not being up. That's whatever to me. It's just a big whatever. So, we're gonna go ahead and play this game since that's literally why I'm here and I'm tired of playing with technical crap. It's looking good over there? Yeah. No, TikTok wasn't going live for some reason, and then it would crash the main stream, and it just kept doing that. So I'm just done. I'm over it. I'm just not gonna try and launch TikTok. How long is 18 minutes? 18 minutes. I already responded to that, Void. I already talked about that twice. Void, yes. It'll be much harder to find. But yes, that is the goal. And like I said, that's why we create third spaces outside, community spaces where we can get in touch without just being in live stream. All right, we are pretty sure we're at the final boss on this match, by the way. I don't know 100% sure what that, or if that's the truth or whatnot, but we're pretty sure this is final boss time. So. It's all good. Your what says 18 minutes? Yeah, I'm not quite understanding the question here, because like 18 minutes is a unit of measurement in and of itself. So you could change it to another unit of measurement if you really wish, but like, is that answering the question? Is that what you wish? How do you measure 18 minutes without measuring 18 minutes? Also, are you saying like the estimate of your game for like a download or something? Because that's going to be different. That's going to be forever different. Ah, yeah, that's an estimate. Wow. Can I get a shortcut back? Do I have to take the long way? I do have to take the long way. I don't want to take the long way. Yeah, game downloads are always estimates. They aren't actual one-for-one times. And that changes. That changes all the time. All right, so here's a quick return. All right. I wish I could skip the bowing part. I know, respect. Respect each other and all that, but like, come on. The timing on that to dodge is a lot different than I would think, apparently. There we go. Ow. You know, honestly, I recommend getting the water bottle. Because, ooh. That sounds like you have a network issue. 99 plus hours. Canceling a home phone? Yeah, they really want to keep your money, don't they? But yeah, you should definitely buy the water bottle. Gives you something to put all the stickers on, so if you choose to buy some more stickers going on later, then you got something to put them on. But if you already got a water bottle, you know, pick your favorite sticker. That's always good. They're relatively cheap. Throw them on anything. Slap them up anywhere. In the end, it's, you know, whatever you pick. Mostly we do stickers. We do stickers as, like, kind of a fun little thing for the whole community, so we can post them up and put them on social media all over the place and, you know, share that way, that kind of stuff. So we've got a lot of stickers. It's wild about, like, even having a home phone. Like, I don't know when the last time I had an actual, besides my cell phone, home phone, you know what I mean? I do, every time I, like, sign up to upgrade my internet or, you know, something like that, I do get the, well, get a home phone line for just this much, and this, you know. So, like, I know it's still a thing. It's very much still a thing, but it's just still wild to me that that's something, because in my personal life, I don't have one. Okay. Not trying to be rude. Oh, by saying it's most expensive? Actually, no. Like, I legit am trying to sell these as cheap as I possibly can. I'm not fully in control of all the prices there, but the prices I can, I lower as low as I can go. No worries, no worries. Capitalism. It's totally a thing. I totally get it. Capitalism is a capitalistic hellhole of gross. I am trying to make some amount of money off this, but I also know that, you know, money is something that not everybody has. A lot of us don't have, honestly. Right? That would do it. Well, I'm glad you found us then. Thank you for being a part of our community. Woo. Ah, I forgot you do like the 180 right there. Oh, that's not what I expected there, huh? I didn't dodge that. Can you plead out? You are more than welcome to join in our Discord. Yes, I don't know why you keep asking that. By all means, join into our Discord. The link is in my profile, or you can go to rifleender.com, get the link on that one. Well, then why are you asking to join? I'm confused. Hey, Seth, how's it going? I'm confused here. The, last time I remember using, like, a home phone was for my grandma. Kind of a situation. Like, my grandma would call us on the home phone, but even then, like, yeah, we would just ignore it most of the time, because when you'd pick it up, it'd be like a spam call or something. Working away as usual. I mean, valid, valid. Ah, I got hit with the last one. Ah, dang it, I didn't dodge that. Oh, I don't do that for anyone, especially not children. My wife has my private access, otherwise no one does. Dagnabbit. I have to learn to time that better because I am not dodging that hair flip, and that hair flip is what's really doing me in. You are in the community, exactly. Yeah, I don't do that for anyone. Not a personal thing, just a general rule across the board that is unsafe practices. But we have the community space, and that's access directly to me all the time. Pops up a notification on my phone. Played a good amount of Destiny 2 last night. Too many right? Oh yeah, all the changes, it's all lateral movement on Destiny, you know what I mean? You know, I wish it was a good income. It's definitely not enough to support my family right now, but it is something I can do as a hobby for sure. This isn't about the income. I work on the weekends. My wife is a full-time nurse. Oh God. So we get income from our jobs IRL. Oh, that's not what I meant. Yeah, anytime a message goes out on community, I see it. It goes into the community and it goes out, and everybody in the community sees what's going on, including me. Dagnabbit, I did too early again. I always do that too early. There's a home phone number every few months. Just tell him your phone changed, and then, you know, he'll never know. I mean, maybe he's older, but, you know. They had to update their phone books and that kind of stuff. Yeah, Destiny 2 was fun. I love Destiny, and Destiny 2 was fun as well, but ever since they started making lateral nothing movements and, like, adding partial content and stuff, I kind of lost interest in it. Did you see Marathon's update about how seasons and stuff are going to be structured, and, like, how they're gonna do like the wipes between season and such? They posted a blog this morning. Oh, you've tried? You ain't changing it? Ah, that makes sense then. Stuck in his ways kind of situation, you know? Valid. Dagnabbit. It's not really you do anything with it. It's more of it just, it counts. The more you interact, the more you do with stream on that platform, the more XP you'll get. And it's got kind of a little leaderboard, like, sort of meta game to play each stream. So it's not really you do anything. It's just kind of a fun little side thing. Yeah, they're doing most extraction shooters do seasonal wipes, but Marathon is, they confirmed today that every season, everybody gets wiped. And seasons are 3 months long. So the things that carry over are, cosmetics, lore, cosmetics, lore, faction unlocks, just like in general, like unlocking the faction, and map progress. It does. It keeps it fair, and it gets rid of the FOMO. So you don't want to. You are gonna lose your items no matter what. You know what I mean? Do I do giveaways with merch? I used to, yes, and I've been thinking about doing more stuff, but I gotta line up some mods and stuff like that before we get that all set up. But yes, short answer, yes. But I have to set it all up again. Okay, you... I missed the timing on that again. Oh, yeah. Like, they know what they're doing. They're being forthwith for a reason on this. Okay, alright, alright. Dang it! I did it again. Oh, I was out of the range on that one, I thought. You could just call me Ender for a short form. That's even shorter than Tinder. There's a bit of a connotation with the word Tinder that makes it a little strange, so I would suggest not on that. How do I dodge that? Oh yeah, exactly. They are not trying to appease the middleman. They are trying to make a fan base and cater directly to that fan base and only that fan base. They did say that they're adding some modes and stuff, and they'll be adding more granular control of like your shell stats and that kind of stuff. And so they did, like we were talking about, there does seem like they might try to add some kind of PvE only thing, or maybe, I don't know. You call me chicken wing, what? Oh, because tender, like chicken tender. I get you, I get you. Yes, Ender is the short version. Like Minecraft, but it's not. I don't know how I dodged that last one there. That was weird. Well, it's just a blog post. It's not even a video. I haven't seen them post a video of it. Yeah, by all means, call me Ender. I don't know if you've realized my other channels all have something Ender in it, so Ender is the base word there. Got it. All right. Still a little early on it, but I dodged it. You can actually thank Cat for some of that. Later, later. No! Oh yeah, I'm sure it was a Discord post. I just saw their like actual blog post. Why? Why didn't that? I pressed the button to dodge. Why didn't I bot? Later, Orange Blade. Oh, speaking of Roblox, before you tag out there, you probably already have, but you should go check out my most recent video with Ronan. We did some Roblox. I'll be posting the review of it after this stream today. What did you do, Cat? You know. Oh, you helped set up Reactful Ender instead of, you added the Ender part? You know, yeah, Void, it's not something I really want to think about right now, but you know, never know. That is on the table, as you said. Yeah, we were asking about nickname versions of my name instead of the full thing. So we were talking Ender. And I was like, oh yeah, all my channels have Ender in the name. Something Ender. That was weird. What's that? Okay. Okay. It does. Very intense. I played Rocket League a while ago, but I have not played in a good amount of time on Rocket League, that's for sure. Oh, excuse me, what? That's the wrong button. Like, they have such, like, soft aesthetic, and somehow they still make it hardcore with boss battles, you know what I mean? Like, it's wild. I'm not mad at it, it's just wild that they figured that out. That's so cool. Okay, okay, okay. Later, later, Void. Did it again! The fake out! I dodged the wrong way. Oh, man. Well, I got to second form. That's not that bad. We're learning. We're growing. God, this is too intense. I really love the aesthetic they provided with this game, like the music and the atmosphere and that kind of stuff. I know for a fact, by the way, this is the normal battle ending. This is the final boss, but only in the normal ending. I know there's secret stuff, but I have not been able to get there on stream. And I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of grinding. So, we are definitely going to beat the normal boss. I don't know if we're going to grind our way out to 100%. I also have a big feeling that this is one of those games, well, it's already showed us, that's going to punish us the more we try to explore and get the secret ending. Well, if you look at my life bar, half of the dots are smaller and darkened on the left side of it. It is a decay mechanic they added to all of the robots in the game, the enemies, but including the player, to where as time goes on, and in this, it's like, you know, finding specific points in the game is how they determine time going on. But your total health pool decays, and you can't get it back. So I have less total health points because I've explored in certain places of this game. Or I've hit certain events in this game. Normally I would have 4 more hit points, but I don't. And they're permanently gone, as far as I know. And so, like, the more you explore and the more you find in this, the more of those events you trigger, and the more, so you'll start the final boss battle with, like, 1 hit point. Max, that you can't heal. So it's a punishment mechanic. It's not necessary, and you could, I guess, technically dodge most of them. Like, some of them are gonna be purposeful, but yeah. You don't become godlike. But all the good news is most of the bosses are equally as affected, so doesn't mean that you know, can one-hit them instantly and win, but you know, some of your moves would be awesome to use. Like being able to slingshot myself with my tentacle hair. That would be really cool. Yeah. I mean, back in the day, that was 100% what it was, you know? Like, hey, we need help. Come help us. Oh, and we'll pay you because you helped us. Thank you. But now it's, you know, the system we have now, which does make sense. You can, you know, check resources and, you know, make sure people are going to actually be helpful and not bastards, and it helps everybody in the end, yada, 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 but still anxiety-inducing, to be sure. Man, this is difficult. Okay. You know, I don't even know if I'm able to hit her there. I just assume that those hits count. Nope. Nope. That would not have dodged that attack. I sure pretended like it did. What you got? What you got? Ah, you got me, you little punk. I was doing so dang well. I missed! Dang it. I don't have enough practice with that second phase. Five level 5s? I mean, no, not really. There is a calculator you can use on D&D Beyond that like sets up your encounter things here. Let me see what they have to say. It compares like overall difficulty and that kind of stuff. My encounters, but I'm gonna go short answer no. That's probably fine. It's not exactly a calculator. It's more of the system that they currently have, which the system that they currently have is not the accurate part. Using homebrew changes it and that kind of stuff. But it gives you a good idea. Average party level 5. Add a 5th level character. There's no good way to actually measure any of that, is the thing. Like, there's no actual accurate way of any of it, but... Rug of Smothering. And then, what was the last one? Animated Sword. Yeah. Oh, yeah, easily. So an easy encounter, the way that they're doing it, basically the way they're describing it as far as difficulty, because you've got 2 CR2s and a CR quarter. Animated Flying Sword or Flying Sword? Oh, yeah, no, that's the same thing, same thing. But yeah, so you have a critical rating, or a challenge rating of basically 4 1/4. So 5 level 5s are easily going to be able to handle that. You know, it's not, they don't, as far as the action economy goes and like building it based off what they are roughly capable of doing, and then what the monsters are roughly capable of action economying, it won't be too taxing. They should have enough if they approach the battle smartly, cautiously. It'll be a relatively easy battle. That also depends on player experience and, again, what the build actually looks like. But in general, it shouldn't be too taxing. Obviously, you can change that by, you know, affecting the layer or, you know, changing the flow of the battle, the tempo with various other things, or when things happen, or, you know, surprise attacks and etc. But as a general baseline, yeah, no, it should be more than okay. I did it again. Which is not good because I'm still in phase 1. But, you know, have something up your sleeve as a just in case. You know, maybe the mimic was sickly or, you know, something like that, and ends up dying because it had left health points to start with, or, you know, whatever, something like that. Just have a possible escape plan, because you can never predict humans. Or just let them die, you know? TPK is also a thing. It is a one-shot. Maybe one of them loses an arm. Really depends on how you want to play the battle. But yeah, in general, the way to look at that is like what you know your character's abilities are going to be. Like if you're going to throw a bunch of ranged enemies or flying enemies, that kind of stuff, and you have no ranged characters, no amount of calculator is going to tell you any kind of correct answer on that one. That is straight up going to be impossible. Even if they're all super tiny, you know. If you have no form of hitting them, they are automatically going to hit you. Oh yeah, for sure. Oldest DM tool to throw at him there, because that's you know, that's a pretty common one. The things around you are actually a trap, and now you're fighting these monsters that want to eat your arm. No one ever suspects it until after they've been hit with it a few times, and then you just stop using it for a little bit, and then they stop suspecting it. Wrong button. I pressed B to dodge. It's Y to dodge. That's my fault. Wow. All right, you. Stop kicking my butt. I mean, that's literally your job, but stop kicking my butt. Starting off with this immediately, huh? Okay. I did it again too early. Dang it, dude. That's such a punishing hit, too. Yeah, basically that's what you gotta do. Keep the scenarios loose, but yeah. Come up with a few options. How's it going, Trollga? Alright, you. Come back here. No, I don't want that. Don't shoot me. That's rude. Don't you know? Good to hear, good to hear. Nice, nice. 11 monsters, that's good. Doing well. This boss is giving me a handful, but you know, it is the final boss, so. Ah, dang it. Are you one of the monsters? Oh. I mean, I think that was more of a reference. Okay, I can uninstall that to the D&D game. Okay, so I've got 20 bonus points here that I should have been applying in that way. Dodging has increased timing. There we go. I don't need this to drop more Nacre or crystallized Nacre, honestly, because then I can, if this is the final boss, that doesn't matter. Increased dodge window. Oh, my nose itches. Stop it. Stop it. Ugh. Oh, my goodness. Why does my nose suddenly just itch? I don't know. Honestly, they might have hung out. They might be ducking out to do other things. God, I have to sneeze. Oh, so Baldur's Gate 3? I think you can get the baby to join you in Baldur's Gate 3 after that, if you do it in the right sequence of events. Good old Mama Owlbear. Are any of your players capable of giving them sentience? Awakening them? Yeah, no, I mean, nothing's actually new. But if it's new to your players, then yeah. But no, in Baldur's Gate 3, under the Goblin Camp, there's like a owlbear cave. And you can go in there and there's an angry owlbear and you can like choose to just take out the angry owlbear. But if you avoid it, you go into the Goblin Camp and you find that there's a baby owlbear that's been captured. And you can let the baby owlbear free and she will find her way back to her mom, or it will find its way back to its mom. I don't know if it has gender. And then the encounter will be less aggressive. It's not 100% non-aggressive, but it'll be less aggressive. And then, like, if one of the NPCs that was trying to take out the owlbear takes out the owlbear first and the baby makes its way back, the baby will be, like, orphaned, and then you can kind of take it in, I think, or something along those lines. It also depends on animal handling. It also depends on, you know, which characters you're using, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But, yeah, there is a kind of a sequence like that in Baldur's Gate. Tres. Don't have characters yet, just making up scenarios. Have you given it, you said level 5, but you haven't said any like guidelines across the board otherwise? Because like if it's base level D&D, you know, stuff, then you can kind of get an idea of like possible amount of range. Like there's a fairly good gamut on the stuff, but you know. There's also people playing the meta of the looking stuff. What's the best class to play, etc. But yeah, until you get that locked in, it's going to be kind of difficult to like actually judge a battle. Too early. Dang, nabbit. Why is that the one that's getting me right now? Ah, too early. I'm predicting things way earlier than I need to, and that's costing me. Oh yeah, that's triple. And I still can't dodge it. I just need to stay on the ground and dodge. I really just need to stay on the ground and dodge those. Like, it's not hard to do. There's those ones. Find a baby. I mean, there you go. Go for it. Also, that is a sentence and a half. I really wanted the emotional pain. I really want to hurt these humans who are enjoying playing a game with me. I mean, you know. That is literally one of the jobs as a DM, though. Like, we're not gonna lie. You're there to cause all the emotions, including the hurt, including the, you know, happy. We're not gonna pretend, but it's just funny. Like, did you ever imagine yourself when you were younger being like, yeah, I'm gonna be the one that hurts my friends because we all think it's fun. And I just really want that to happen. Well, that sucks. Oh, totally not, like, 100% non sequitur, Cat. Did you see the Pokemon news? From Pokemon Day, new games and all that. I know you're tangentially interested in Pokemon. Even if it is mostly through Tippy, from what I've gathered. Well, at the beginning, or the middle of last week, they announced officially the new games, and they put out the teaser trailer for it and like a potential release date. And they showed off the starter mons. They've also, you know, talked about Pokopia and that kind of stuff. But, was it 2027, I believe, is the new date for Waves and Wind. It's very teaser, but you know. I mean, I kind of got to go with Brout, you know? Basically a water chicken. Or not a water chicken, grass chicken, sorry. Bah! Timing on that is just so mean. Okay. So mean. There are other balance that I could do. Is there other modifier that I can change up? Oh, I could do that. And that. How's it going, Active? Okay, so I have 30. I could heal a bit after staying on the ground. Is that useful, though? Like, how useful is it actually to just be able to heal randomly? All right, let's go see. Let's go see if we can grind out 10 more. Or maybe, I think I need cores. Honestly, I think that's my problem, is I need cores, and I ain't got cores. But yeah, I'm tentatively excited about the new games. Thinner frame. Yeah, neither of these are what I'm looking for. Well, maybe not then. But yeah, tentatively excited because, I mean, it just looks closer. It's like a closer blend between, you know, the old school and the current gen, but I don't know. I'm holding out hope, but it would be also, I'd have to buy the Switch 2 and the game, so like $600 to play this game, and I don't know if that is anywhere near worth it, you know what I mean? Do I want an energy shard, or do I want... If I take off this energy shard and add this, I'll be able to do that and be able to see their health. The bird doesn't? Yeah. We'll see. I mean, you know, sometimes they just leave it like that, and then they, you know, really accentuate the third, or second and third stage, mostly the third stage. We'll see what they're thinking. It seems very, like, plain. I don't know. I don't know. The fact that they're giving it an extra year as well, like they aren't releasing it till 2027, means that hopefully they're gonna polish this, because, like, that's been the main complaint for so long, is people have been talking about, like, the level of detail and polish that they have or have not been giving. So I'm really hoping that they can. Because if that's so, they'll bring back a lot of their OG fan base. Okay. twice I've almost forgotten about the whole just dodge it thing. Damn it. I did really well on that one, though. I think I only still got her to half health. Okay. Because it's on the highway, yep. That's funny. Like, it's not as far as doubling, but you know what I mean. A significant enough increase that it might as well be. Ah! I got hit. Oh yeah. I mean, at least they will be aware of it though, so it shouldn't affect you that much, you know? Like making it to work wise or whatever. Oh, you finally got me, huh? Take nabbit. Right? Maybe that's something they'll ask in the interview is like, what do you foresee being an issue getting between work? I wonder how often they have to deal with that. I mean, like, obviously, probably every time there's an accident, but, like, realistically, if that actually becomes an issue, or if that's just like, oh, yeah, no, it seems like it's gonna be a problem, but really, it never actually happens. Ooh. You suck. Okay, she mad, she mad? She big mad? See, look, I got punished! It just took another piece of my health away. Not what I was expecting at the boss, but you know. Hey, hey, Adi, we don't have to do this. Stand up. Oh. I just took her out in my weakened form. Oh, because she was probably weakened too. Oh. Yeah, chances aren't zero. It's always good to think about before time so that if it does happen, you know, you're ready. All right. Well, boss done. I am not controlling this, and I am breaking the fourth wall of the game. So I'm assuming, like I said, this is the ending. Oh, are we going into the heart? Talked about the heart a lot. Yep, heart. Hi there. You are just as decayed as everybody else. Ooh, you are stabbed. What happened to the heart? Why? Oh, is this like the roots of it? Rude. Heart of the vessel, Clea. It's stabbed by a root.
Tired. So very tired.
Not gonna lie, I really want to know the rest of the story.
So very frail.
I have a feeling I'm gonna do that off stream. I have a feeling I'm gonna 100% it in my personal time because
The vessel is too heavy.
the vessel is too heavy.
Carry her anymore.
That vibrant rainbow sheen effect that keeps like the living parts of her.
Is as far as I take us.
Oh wait, there's a human here? Are you a human?
I am sorry.
But anyways, the color on that is like fantastic to look at. Did you just... No.
Sister.
Yep, that's probably me. Am I your sister?
I can hear your voice. I can hear everyone's voices.
I'm bringing them to you. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if that's going to give you more.
Gathered their help for me, didn't you?
Oh, Yes, it is. And yes, I did.
You always were the dependable one. Never asking for anything in return. Thank you. With all of you by my side, I think I can hold on.
Finish the game.
I won't let this world go.
It's got an achievement for finishing the game. I sacrificed myself. Does that not mean that I'm bringing more of the infection in, though, too, with my body? Or the disease, or whatever you want to call it?
Keeper.
The decay? Oh, is this she?
You went far and beyond your initial functions.
Oh. A crystal body, or whatever. Stone body?
Your memories show how difficult it was. And how brave you were.
Memories in orbit.
The people you met. The decisions you made.
Nah.
How unfair. That you have to pay the price for our past mistakes. But your spark, however tiny, is what holds us all together. We were estranged for so long. No more. And it is thanks to you.
Oh, wow, there's not much left of the ship, is there? The heart, the one room, and my
As
resting
well,
place?
Mio. You are one with the vessel now.
I heard power down sounds. All right, well, that's it. That is the non-true ending, the normal ending for Mio Memories in Orbit. That was a beautiful game. That's crazy awesome. The art style in that game was really fun. I am 100% going to grind out, well, 100% of this game. I liked living in the world. I liked the difficulty. I liked all of that. But I don't know that I'm going to do that on stream. It feels like it's going to be another, like, I'm only halfway through the game at this point, you know? But yeah. That's going to be it for Mio. So I guess next stream, you know what? We'll pick up Resident Evil. We haven't, we played only a couple of the Resident Evils. So we want to get through some of that one. So we'll pick up Resident Evil Requiem here in about 2 hours. But that's going to be it. I really enjoyed this game. Not as hardcore as a lot of the Metroidvanias and that kind of stuff. It did have a nice new mechanic to play with, the decay situation that I was talking about. And like I said, the art style and the music, you can hear right now, were the big focus points on this one. There were some problems with the controls. You know, the dodge wasn't 100% and that kind of stuff, but not bad for a little indie game out of nowhere. Not bad at all. I'm gonna play through this just in case there's a hidden something at the end of it. There always is in these kind of things. Can I like press a button? Oh, I can. There we go. All right. We'll keep the names on screen. Was it the controls or no? It definitely was the controls, because it would be sometimes it would work and then sometimes it just wouldn't. Like, parts that it definitely should have worked at, I would press the button and nothing would happen. It was mostly just with the, like, blink dodge thing that it had. There were a couple times where I pressed the button exactly when I needed to press the button and literally nothing happened, even though I'd just done it 4 times in a row. What if Mio was made in 92? What does that even mean? Is that just artwork? Well, I'll figure that out another time. What if Mio was made in 92? All right. Well, that is it, though. That's Memories Orbit. No secret little special ending and that kind of stuff. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching Mio. That'll be our last episode on that one. Thank you much for coming out. Like I said, we'll pick up some Resident Evil Requiem, a little bit of horror for the second part of Tuesday here. But otherwise, links are on screen. Links are in chat. Head out to all the other platforms. Do all the other things. You know how it goes. And thank you so much for coming out. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.